Is Cardano's ADA one of the best investments in the cryptocurrency space today? I've been seeing so many comments about Cardano recently. I needed to make a dedicated video exploring this as a real possibility. I mean, if ADA truly has the potential to be worth a lot of money someday, let's explore that possibility in this video. Cardano's ADA back in 2018 reached an all-time high of well over $1. This was back when Cardano was simply just an idea. Today, Cardano sits at just 12 cents, coming off of a low of 2 cents back in March. If you would have bought ADA back in March and then sold ADA today, you would have 6x'd your money. Definitely a great trade. Yet, there are so many people online who talk about Cardano as more than just a trade. There are so many people online talking about Cardano as the future of digital finance. Why are so many people bullish on ADA? Well, let's talk about what Cardano is. Let's talk about where Cardano is. Near the end of this video, I'm going to tell you my personal strategy with Cardano and even give you an ADA price prediction, a bullish one, based on everything we talk about in this video. Now, if you appreciate the ADA deep dive, if you appreciate me coming at you with an open mind, hit the like button, support the channel, and even comment below. I want to hear what your ADA price prediction is and by what date you predict that price. Now, make sure you're realistic. That's what this video is about. Let's be realistic about this. Let's talk about the tech. Cardano's about to accomplish a major tech milestone this month. The Shelley mainnet hard fork will take place on July 29th, 2020, this month. After this happens, after Shelley launches, Cardano holders will then be able to start staking ADA coins starting August 18th next month, and you can start earning passive ADA tokens. Now, one of the reasons that Cardano staking is so highly anticipated by the Cardano community, I mean, not only is it a sign that progress is being made, but also Cardano staking is being highly anticipated because with staking comes ADA coins being locked up, comes coins not being sold on exchanges, comes less sell pressure of ADA. And then after that, after Shelley launches, the next thing will be smart contracts, Goguen. This will truly allow Cardano to compete with Ethereum, and then scaling, and then governance. So there are Cardano bulls and there are Cardano bears. Now, if you ask a Cardano bear, they're going to tell you that all of this is coming out too slowly. None of this matters because Ethereum already has market saturation, or even go as far as to say that ADA is a worthless shitcoin. On the other hand, if you ask a Cardano bull, they're going to tell you that Charles Hoskinson is the next Steve Jobs. This is the beginning of Cardano overtaking Ethereum. Cardano will easily hold the price of over $1 someday. And with all of that said, Cardano is such a good investment that some people believe that you will be able to retire on it one day. You can retire by holding this cryptocurrency penny stock. That's actually what some Cardano bulls believe.
I view Cardano as a retirement token, plain and simple. Sentiment will rise and fall, but use case and fundamentals will ensure the token rises again and continues to exceed previous prices.
Okay, not hating on the crypto crow. It's fun to speculate. Reasonable minds can differ. I just fundamentally disagree with that mindset for investing in a lot of altcoins, Cardano in this case. Like I said, I'm being realistic. There's even an argument to be made that the technology doesn't matter in the slightest. You know, something that I've learned from my years of watching the market and making videos. Something that I've learned is pretty much all prices in the cryptocurrency space are simply driven by speculation. 2 points on this. I mean, not only do we see different coins at different times enter into hype cycles, getting buzz, getting pumped by the news, getting pumped on social media, the price rises, people get excited, yet eventually nothing lasts forever. The excitement starts to taper off, the price starts to taper off, and then another coin will get everybody's attention and get put in the spotlight. And then number 2, on does the technology matter at all? Even when the fundamentals for a coin are objectively terrible, you will get that coin to still retain a multi-million-dollar market cap and even pump, even increase in value, despite those fundamentals being objectively bad. The most clear-cut example of this is IOTA. Several months ago, IOTA was hacked for millions of dollars. obviously showing its insecurity as a cryptocurrency. But even further, immediately after the hack, IOTA leadership took IOTA's mainnet offline, revealing to everybody just how centralized and permissioned the cryptocurrency actually was. Now, despite the centralization, despite the insecurity, the price did not drop 1 iota. In fact, it pumped with the rest of the market. So, now that we got all that stuff out of the way, in just a minute, I'm going to give you my personal bull case for ADA. But before we talk price prediction, let me explain to you how I think about it. Here's the thing about Cardano, realistically. Cardano Shelley is launching. That's exciting. Yes, with this, you'll be able to stake and earn passive ADA. After Shelley will come Goguen with smart contracts. Goguen will truly allow Cardano to compete with Ethereum. And then after that, scaling, and then after that, governance. Here's my point. One of the reasons that Ethereum pumped this hard back in 2017, and Cardano fans say that Cardano is going to have similar success as Ethereum, one of the reasons that Ethereum pumped this hard is because we saw so many companies, so many developers using Ethereum to build. This was the ICO era. ICOs were ubiquitous, and everybody who wanted to do an ICO, which was everybody, had to go through Ethereum to make one. Some of your favorite projects today are ERC20 tokens. This made the ETH token increase in value because it had real utility, because people were using Ethereum. My point is, if you're bullish on this happening to Cardano, why not wait until Goguen launches? Why not wait to see what kinds of companies actually build on Cardano? Is it going to be more like Ethereum with wild success, or is it going to be more like Tron with not so much success? Plus, as you know, if you're a fan, Cardano takes time reaching these milestones. Goguen might not launch for another year or two, and even then we're going to have to wait to see companies start building on it. Or another point of view, because the biggest gains happen because of pure speculation, why not wait until retail comes back in? Why not wait until Bitcoin hits 20,000? Historically, that's when retail comes back in droves. Why not wait for this to happen? Or until Goguen launches? Now, I can tell you one thing that Cardano probably will do right, in which case it would make me very bullish on Cardano at a certain point. December 2019, Cardano partnered with a marketing agency, McCann Dublin. So whenever Cardano starts to roll out its mass marketing campaigns, this is exactly the kind of thing, marketing campaigns, that gets people excited about buying. So, while I personally think there are way too many unknowns to start talking about Cardano as a retirement coin, at this point the only coin I think of that way is Bitcoin, I could see Cardano doing quite well in the coming bull run and the price going up. I think we could see something similar to 2017 Ethereum happening with Cardano if we see quality projects building on it like we see with Ethereum, unlike what we see with Tron. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to throw out a number. If Bitcoin makes it to a price around $80,000, bull market confirmed, retail gets back in, I could see ADA closing in on $1 and maybe even pumping a lot higher based on pure speculation. If that happens, I would definitely take profits. In my opinion, ADA has a lot to prove. It might be a great idea on paper, but all this needs to be proved. Not only is it competing with Ethereum, but it's competing against Bitcoin, and those both have major network effects and major head starts. And that's that. What do you think about my analysis? Like I said, I wanted to be realistic. So can ADA make you a millionaire? It's possible. I mean, it does have a big grassroots community. It does have a lot of smart people developing on it. But like I said, it's got a lot to prove. Maybe if you're investing hard in it, like the Crypto Crow is, and if you take profits, when it's significantly higher, and if ADA does what everybody hopes it will do, I mean, there are a lot of what ifs, right? And that's the beauty. With great risk comes great reward. You just have to realize that, You have to realize that Cardano is probably 100 times riskier than Ethereum, probably 1,000 times riskier than Bitcoin. But if you're willing to take that risk, you have the possibility to make out big. So you tell me, is ADA worth the risk? We're all going to be looking at the comments below. Hey, make sure you like the video, support the channel, and let me know which coin you want me to do a deep dive on next.
Like the Chinese government out in Beijing. Cryptocurrency, it's a real thing. Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you got a lot of that, you're a wealthy man. But if you go to the Republic of China, get a little coin out, yeah, it's a shiner. See all the sunlight reflect off the currency. They're not doing that well though currently. A trade war coming on between here and China. Yeah, the White House in fear saying, oh God, yeah, we got those tariffs. Gotta keep the money in that balance. If you don't study it fiscally, there's no laughs in here, it's a risk for me.